Okay guys, today we're gonna learn how to trace parallel lines and perpendicular lines. For this we're gonna need a ruler, a set square and a pencil. Let's begin with the parallel lines. I'm gonna show you a super easy way to trace them. We put the ruler here, the set square here. We must make sure we don't move the ruler. This is our reference. And we just, put your fingers here, put a lot of pressure on the ruler, and obviously make sure the piece of paper doesn't move either. And now you trace a line and you slide. You trace a line and you slide. You trace a line and you slide. You trace a line, and this is a super easy way. I'm gonna show you another way. This other way is this. We incline the ruler a little bit. We put the set square here. And now it is basically the same. Let's make sure we don't move the ruler, we don't move the piece of paper, and we just make a line and slide. Trace a line and slide. Trace a line and slide. I'm still using these fingers to put a lot of pressure on the ruler to make sure it doesn't move, okay? Good. So this is finished. Here I am going to make a shape, a very simple shape, for example a heart. I'm not gonna press a lot with my pencil just in case I wanna erase the outline later. And now I'm gonna fill it with parallel lines. So let's go. As you see, you have to be super careful, alright? If you try to finish it quickly, you will make a mistake for sure, especially if it is your first time. So you must be slow, that's the key. Alright, let's go to perpendicular lines. This is a bit more complex. We're going to begin with some parallel lines, as we've done before. This technique. So let's go. And now comes the important part. I'm not going to use, to move the ruler, okay? What we've said before, that's the key. We don't move the ruler. This is our reference. As you see, I was using the longest side of my set square to trace these lines. For the vertical lines, for the perpendicular lines, I'm still going to use this side. So I just rotate these 90 degrees. Some people tend to use this side. That's a mistake. Obviously, this is not going to be perpendicular. I have to use this side, the same one that I was using for the horizontal lines is the one I'm going to use for the vertical lines, this one. I'm going to repeat the movement one more time. Okay? Here, to trace these horizontal lines, and for the vertical ones, which are perpendicular, I use this side as well. Alright, and now, as we've done before, here we're gonna draw a simple shape, for example a moon. and we're gonna fill it with perpendicular lines, so some horizontal lines and some vertical lines. So let's begin with this. And now some vertical lines which will be perpendicular to these horizontal lines. So, as we've done before. So this is the result, this is what you have to get. As I said, if you feel confident when doing these things, okay, if you think that you have learned the technique and you're able to do it correctly, instead of using a pencil, you can use a color pencil, you can use a marker, whatever you want, that's up to you. So I hope you liked it and see you next day. Bye bye.